Hey guys, so I've wasted seconds there clearing my throat. This video is, I promised myself two things. I'm not going to cry and it can't be too long, but I'm already saddened that it's going to be too long, and this is probably going to end up being a part 2, although I might get everything out I need to say because I don't really know where I want to go with what I'm trying to say. Just get a shot of my beautiful neighborhood, because my house didn't look like that. It doesn't, I promise. Oh geez, Louisa. Anyways, that's my uncle's house, and you're fixing to see my brother's house. It is right there's my brother's house. My house didn't look like that either. I mean, his house is way nicer than mine. Anyways, I've already wasted a minute to talk about nothing. So, here's where I'm at. And I'm not trying to make excuses, guys. And you guys know that I've been, since August, been doing this keto thing. Since the holiday, since January 1st, I've had a little issue with staying completely 100% on track again. I don't know where the root of the issue is. I've really tried to be mindful and think about why I feel the way I do. Obviously, if I ever have a drink of any sorts, whether it's 1 glass of wine or 2 or none, which I don't really drink that often, but I do have a glass occasionally, that does hinder my food choices sometimes. Not making excuses, just being very vocal. And I don't have a lot of alcohol. I don't drink much. Now I did go through a phase before I got pregnant with Oz. And it's so funny because I was never much of a drinker before, but I just went through this phase where I just decided I was gonna drink. Anyways, and this was at home with my husband. So, excuse me. But I've just really been trying to be mindful. And the last couple days I've been making some videos about what I eat. And somebody, I can't remember who it was, and I'm sorry, had specifically asked to see what it is how much I can eat 5 years out. And so I've really been trying to really be mindful of my portions, measuring things out, and also determining when my full point is so that I don't get that horrible feeling here. But even in saying that, there are just some things I just have to stay away from, because if I bring them in my house, I want to eat them. One of those things is Cheez-Its. But anyways, I've been really struggling lately because things have been really busy, and things are busy for us a lot. But today, when I was thinking about that and why I keep getting so sidetracked, and I don't mean like for every meal, I just mean like I might have 5 Cheez-Its. Now 5 Cheez-Its, again, I've said this a million times, for most people is not a big deal or even that much of a derailment. But for me and my body, that means I probably gained 5 pounds. I mean, I just can't have those things. Same thing with, alcohol or anything. I can put that into my macros, know that I can have like 5 ounces for 5 carbs or whatever. But then at the end of the day, I know that I just can't have those things for my body. Grains, I need to stay away from. Again, that's something you're supposed to stay away from on keto anyways. And then my fat has been lower, because I think that there's an issue that's part of my GERD issue. And I don't know if it's coming from the lack of gallbladder and it's stirring things up in there. Again, we don't know these things because I didn't have a scope. Excuses. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking. But I've just been thinking about priorities and I know I've made videos about this before. I found myself, and this is where it came from, being really angry with some people on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, and not necessarily anybody in the community, although there's been a few, that I have just been raging mad at, and how successful they are. Now, 2 things here. Number 1, that's not my personality. I'm not competitive at all, and matter of fact, it's very disheartening because I just want everyone to be successful. I totally Like, when I go to play games, I just expect to lose. I don't even care. I just want to have fun. And I'm looking at these people, and I'm so mad that I can't be that successful. And then I start thinking about, well, what else do they have to do? Like, they have nothing else to do but themselves. I mean, that's all they have to work on. That's the kind of things I'm thinking. Or if it's somebody that I don't know that I follow on Instagram that's lost all this weight, that's so successful, I'm like, well, do they have a family? Do they have a husband? Do they have a kid? Do they have... And then turns out they have like 5 kids. And then I'm crying because I'm like, how is it possible that they have time to do those things? Anyways, it's me. It's all on me, and I know that. But I am really having a hard time struggling myself and putting myself as a priority. And I just kept thinking about what I was doing when I was most successful and when I was losing the most weight. Guys, I continued to lose weight. Let's see, after that first year of surgery, I lost like another 50 pounds. Okay, maybe it was 30. After my initial 1 year surgery. I mean, and my body changed. In that time, I'd started running all the time. I mean, it was just crazy. I mean, people, come on. There is like a big, huge roadblock. Like, what am I supposed to do? This is country living. Because you know what it is? It's tractors. We love tractors. My husband works for Tennessee Tractor, but still, this is just obnoxious. Oh, wait. Is the road out? There is like not a road. And there wasn't even a freaking detour sign. I'm totally backing up. I'm probably going to get killed or run over or something. And we're on a hill. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. So bad. Lord, please don't let there be a car back there. Please, please. And here's the best part. Like, there's just a big hole in the road. There are no signs. I am so angry. I'm just angry. I'm full of anger right now. I've just been uber emotional. Yep, and I'm going in reverse with my little camera and my mirror here. I just can't figure out why I can't prioritize. And I know, and that's been an issue with me. It's like the fat girl problem coming back. I have always, and I think this is the case for a lot of us, I know that there's a lot of things I don't agree with about, you know, like I never had low self-esteem or low confidence, or not often anyways. But you know what I did do? I put everybody before myself. And I think as a mom, you do that anyways. You kind of lose yourself. Which, again, I'm not complaining about. I'm very thankful for that I can even have that opportunity. But I think even more so, as a wife, as somebody who, or in your job, whatever it is, you just lose yourself and you stop making yourself a priority. And I guess I want to know what tips and tricks, what you guys do to make sure that you are successful in putting yourself in #1 priority mode. Do you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get your workout in? Is that what you do? Because at this moment in time, I can remember, not before I had kids, that I actually did that for a while. And it's making me tired thinking about it. I cannot do that. And it's really got me stressed out. And I know that there's somebody making fun of me and gonna talk bad about me because they know I'm a stay-at-home mom. But I, for one, am not just a regular stay-at-home mom. And stay-at-home moms, whatever the stigma is, they don't sit around and eat donuts all day. I can tell you that. And if they do, I want to know what those people are getting a hold of and how they can afford donuts. I want to be in their life. I don't know. I'm really stressed out right now. And then I realized Lady Time was in 8 days, and I'm sure this is probably all some part of that. I'm just not going anywhere good fast. And I am, you know, I saw some great changes in the beginning, like the first 6 months I was doing the keto thing. I'm starting to just feel like I'm in this one zone where I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I'm not losing any weight. My body's not making any changes. Yes, I have good days. I have bad days. We all have those. But at the end of the day, I just feel like I'm just stuck. And I do think a lot of it has to do with the fact, I don't even know where I'm going now because the thing messed me up. Has to do with the fact that I'm not making myself a priority, and I don't know how to, this is totally going to cut off. I don't know how to change that. And I know that you guys have offered suggestions before about things I could do with Oz, or how I could help, you know, find somebody to watch Oz. I've got people that are willing in my life to do that. There's a lot of guilt with that, and I am the person. Last week I had to have somebody watch Oz a lot because Mom was in the hospital, and I'm gonna be honest, it was not an easy, restful time, obviously because Mom's in the hospital, but even more so, I was so thankful that he was being cared for and taken care of, and I knew he was completely fine and he was where he wanted to be. Matter of fact, he's asked to go there like every day since then. Ever since Saturday morning, he's asked to go there. But there's just a lot. I've got a lot of guilt, and I just don't know how to prioritize myself. I feel like I went through a phase where I was fine and I was doing a good job. We're fixing to come to a really busy season with Ed's job, and he's not going to be home. I've spread myself really thin. And then I feel like I need to do something more. So then I'm trying to get involved with other things in like the community, or like with the church, or different things. And I like to be busy. I was really mean to Oz earlier. Anyways. Alright. So just let me know. How do you guys prioritize? I would love to know what it is that you do to make yourself a priority. Make your health a priority. I would like to hear what you have to say. Alright. Love you. Bye.